pretty good day. Can you tell us what you're feeling?
Just a lot of relief, honestly. It's been a very stressful week up here in Eugene. Trials is always stressful, especially in my event. You never know what's going to happen, and we have the top guys in the world every time. So it's PR for me today, so I'm super excited. I'm like literally exhausted right now. If it sounds like I'm not, I'm very excited. Going to Paris, man, it's going to be a great time for sure.
Top 3 guys, all under 13. I mean, how do you feel about the chances of American men on the podium in Paris?
Very high chances, I believe, in my opinion. I mean, my goal is to win just like any other race. I'm sure that's Grant's goal. I'm sure that's Freddie's goal. So if we all go out there and run our best race, I don't think anybody in any other country can beat all 3 of us.
One of the fastest mass finishes ever in history.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Cordell Tinch is 13:03 and he's not going. I mean, what does that speak volume of where Cordell's at in America right now?
I mean, we've come a long way. That was one thing that me and Grant, we wanted to be sure that we were very serious about that coming in. The U.S. were struggling for a little bit once we came out of college in 2019, and ever since then we've been on the podium, if not the top of the podium. So it's a beautiful thing to see that it's going very fast. Obviously, it sucks for Cordell at this time. Just running 13:03 is just a very fast time, obviously, and not making the team is crazy. But next year we'll have 4 people at World, so it's even better.
Your first race in history with 3 guys under 13. How's it feel to be a part of it?
I didn't know it was the first race in history, but that's amazing. I mean, it's my first time under 13, so it's gonna be good for me either way.
To finally break that barrier, how long has that been in the making?
It's been a very long time, honestly. Ever since 2019, when I was running, I ran my PR 13.0 in nationals, and ever since then, it was always in my mind to get that sub 13 mark. It's been a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, but I feel like I'm in a good situation with Coach Alan Johnson now, and we're knocking time down, man. We're getting better and better. I feel like today wasn't even the cleanest race. It was just kind of go out there and run and get top 3, and that's what I did.
And it wasn't the cleanest. Did you have a sense that you guys were running that this was like extraordinarily fast?
Not necessarily. I feel like I got out really well. I feel like I was moving super well through the first half of the race. The end, it was kind of like just waiting for the line to come and rushing to the end. And I lean, I see Freddie and Grant, and that's it. So I'm assuming I got third, but still waiting to see my name up there. It was very nerve-wracking, but I'm glad we made it.
Talk to us about the race itself. You said it wasn't a perfect race for you. What are some things you can do to just improve your time even more?
Just get sharper hurdling. I mean, I've told you guys plenty of times that coming into trials, I was not able to do as much hurdling as I would have wanted, but I felt good through the rounds. So my coach just told me today, just go for it, don't hold nothing back. Sometimes that's a good thing. Wish it was from the beginning, but the end of the race got a little sloppy. So once I clean those things up, I have no doubt in my mind that I'll be on that podium if I run and execute a good race.
And when like you said, you were a little nerve-wracking because your name didn't come up, but when it finally did come up, what went through your mind at that moment?
I mean, it's just a blessing, man. Every time I see that name up there, especially Olympics, like the Worlds is obviously a big deal too, but when it's the Olympics, it's something different. Not everyone can say that they're even a one-time Olympian, but let alone twice. So it's a beautiful thing, man.
People kind of leave in track and field, every 4 years. How would you describe how good Grant Holloway is?
I mean, he's amazing. I don't know how many sub-13 races he has yet, but he's got to be up there. I know my coach, Alan Johnson, had 11, I think, something like that. So he's right there. He's up there with the greats. Soon, by the time we retire, he might be one of the greatest to ever do it. But I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm just now getting into my rhythm, so hopefully I'll be up there too.
How long have you been with Coach Alan Johnson?
This is my second full year with him. So last year, my first world medal was my first year with him.
And who was your previous coach? Why did you make the decision to change?
I was with Boogie Johnson down in Fort Worth for a little bit, about 6 months. Before that, I was with Tim Hall. Tim Hall was my college coach, and we did amazing things, obviously, at Kentucky. It was great. I felt like I just needed a little bit more to push me to that next level. I tried out Boogie's group, but the training was a little bit different than what I expected going down there. So I left there and found Coach Johnson, and it seems to have fit perfectly for me.
Was that Raleigh or Greensboro? Where are you?
We're in Greensboro, training at North Carolina A&T.
Yeah.
What's the last thing that Coach Johnson is telling you before you're walking on the track?
Just that I'm ready. Just trust it. Just go out there and run. Don't think about nothing else. Trust your training. Compete, man. 'Cause, I mean, I've done that since 2019. I didn't have the best form. I was very fast, and I just went out there and ran, competed. So, and that served me well then. So it served me well again today.
Kind of more broadly, what do you think his training has really done for you specifically?
It just made me a better hurdler. I've always been fast. I've always had the flat speed, but with the hurdle, it doesn't matter how fast you are because the hurdles don't move. So you have to be able to hurdle well in order to use that speed efficiently and get through them. So
You kind of just technically clean up a little
100%.
bit.
Yep. 100%.
When you saw the 3 times under 15 seconds,
Sorry, what you said?
when you saw the 3 times under 15 seconds, were you surprised? Like, what was your reaction?
Honestly, I was expecting, when I saw the first two, I was like, I know mine 13 because I was right there. I would have been so mad if that junk said 13-0, anything. I'd been sick. But I mean, we're on the team, so I can't be that mad. But it was very exciting to see that 1296,
1296.
Yeah.
1296 on there. That was great for me.
Do you feel like Paris is going to be a little different considering Tokyo, no fans? Now you get a chance to have kind of everybody in there.
Definitely. Honestly, that was my main goal coming into this year. I'm like, I mean, 21 was a great experience, obviously, but I feel like I didn't get the full Olympic experience. So I really want to take advantage of this one, being out there, having the opening ceremony, which I didn't get to do last time, having the fans out there, and just enjoying it. I feel like they're going to go crazy because, I mean, it's the first Olympics back since COVID, so I feel like it's going to be a very, very good experience out there.
What are you looking forward to the most? Just going to Paris in general.
I think just another opportunity to show what I got. I feel like the last Olympics I wasn't nearly as prepared as I would have wanted to be. But coming to this year, I kind of know how to handle myself at the worst stage and get through those rounds and execute a whole lot better. So I'm excited for that for sure. All good.
Good job, man.
Thank you.